to our lovely hot shop here at Rainbow Glass. I have been a glass blower for about 10 years. I started here when I was still in high school and I fell in love with it. And I ended up going to the Bay Area, California College of the Arts in Oakland, and got a BFA with a specialty in glass blowing. So now I'm back to teach. Today we are going to be showing you how to make an ornament.
And I'm Kip Bridges, and this is my 9th day of blowing, and I've been blowing for about 6 or 8 weeks, so there may be explosions.
All right, so first things first, he's got his blowpipe. It's completely hollow on the inside, and he's going into something called the crucible. Right now, I don't know if you can see the little number, that is 2,150 degrees full of molten glass, and this is where the magic begins. So this is where he's going to collect his molten glass on the end of his blowpipe, and he's gonna come on over here to this little steel table called the marver, and he's just gonna give that glass some basic shaping. And so this shape will ensure that when we put some air inside the glass to make it hollow, that the bubble comes out all evenly and perfect. Because right now the glass is still really hot, if we were to try to go get more glass to put on top of it, it would be too hot and all melt off. So we're just gonna wait for the glass to cool down a little bit and harden up so that when we go cover it with another layer of glass, it just rolls on nice and smoothly. So right now, we are getting some colored glass on top of our big blob of clear. That colored glass is something called frit. And it's just glass that's broken down into a very, very small size so that the piece has some color into it. Right now we're gonna make a red and white spiral for our ornament today. So we've got our white on, and now we're going in for the red. And it's always important to heat the glass in between so that we don't cross-contaminate the colors. So right now, we are using this steel table called the marver to push some of that glass off the pipe and add a twist into our color. By skimming the sides, we cool it down a little bit, and then just holding the tip of the glass onto the marver is what causes that twist to happen. And so that'll give our ornament at the end a nice crisp spiral all the way around it. So now we're introducing the air into the glass, and he's just blowing, and hopefully it shows up. You'll be able to see the bubble expanding inside the glass, and he's gonna get that a little bit more than halfway. So right now, he's going to use one of the blocks in that bucket of water right there. This is a wood little cup called a block. It's made out of cherry wood. We like to use fruit woods because they don't have sap in them. And now he's using the jacks to make what's called a jack line. This is the line where the piece will eventually break off from. And he's not getting that too small, we're just making a little guideline right now. And by introducing a little bit more air, we make sure that we don't lose any air inside, because every time the glass gets hot, we lose a little bit of the air inside the piece. When he's putting his jack line in and making that break off point on the piece smaller, I'm on the ground blowing to introduce air into the piece to make it bigger and thinner so that the ornament doesn't end up being too heavy to hang on anything. So when we bring it over to this table over here, we call it our knockoff table. He's disconnecting the glass piece from the pipe, and I come on over with another piece of molten glass that he presses on and pulls up, and that's what forms the loop for the ornament. When glass is all done, it takes takes roughly 12 to 15 hours to cool down. And to do that, we put it in our annealer, which is held at about 950 degrees and will take the 12 to 15 hours to bring it down to room temperature.
Yay! Bye.
Yeah!
Thanks for watching. If you know someone you think we should feature in our Friday Art Break, let us know in the comments, or reach out to us at engagesac.org/contact.